all ACPS employees and students are required to follow the Responsible Use Policy. This policy governs the responsible use of division technology, including our networks and any ACPS issued devices. While the Responsible Use Policy can be an overwhelming document, we want to make sure that we highlight a few key sections. The first section deals with confidentiality of student and employee data. We need to make sure that we are following school board policy and any applicable laws, including the Federal Education Rights and Privacy Act, or FERPA, and the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule, or COPPA. When using school technology, you must use appropriate judgment and caution in any communication concerning students and staff to ensure that personally identifiable information remains confidential and secure. If you use email for confidential matters or privileged communications, such as a student education record, you should take appropriate measures to ensure confidentiality and to remain the appropriate privilege. This could also be applicable even in phone conversations in an office setting. It's important to make sure that all digital and web resources you plan to use with students are approved. Guaranteed Viable Curriculum resources can be found in ClassLink, our division's single sign-on solution. You can find them by selecting ClassLink in the ACPS Bookmarks folder. You can also view the full list of approved resources by visiting the ACPS Resources Library, also found in ClassLink. Resources found on this page have been screened for compliance with student data privacy laws, compatibility with ACPS technology systems, and instructional quality. If you can't find a resource you're looking for, you can submit the resource for review and approval using the blue button at the top of the screen. Please be sure you've checked with your school administrator before submitting the resource. You'll receive a follow-up from your Learning Technology Integrator to review key information to ensure student data privacy and complete the vetting process. Account access to systems containing confidential data will only be granted to employees who meet the conditions set forth in school board policy. This policy is based on the legitimate academic interest clause in FERPA. If you are unsure of your eligibility, contact your supervisor or building administrator. The second section revolves around using technology resources for instruction. All students have digital learning integration standards that are set by the Virginia Department of Education. Our responsible use policy states that we're responsible for teaching these to our students. Digital citizenship is one of the focuses of the standards. We need to make sure our students understand appropriate etiquette when online and tips for staying safe. Students should also understand copyright guidelines and how to evaluate sites for appropriateness and validity. Reach out to your Learning Technology Integrator to find out more about various curricula that have been developed to support these standards. If you have concerns about a student, please reach out to your building administrator. Lastly, make sure to supervise students accessing technology resources. Teachers and staff should consider the developmental stage of the learners when determining the appropriate level of supervision. Finally, it's important that we partner with families around digital citizenship and the responsible use policy, especially since many students take devices home to support conversations with families. The Department of Technology has developed a field guide for families which can be viewed on the For Family page on the ACPS website. Paper copies are also available and can be requested through your Learning Technology Integrator. While this isn't the entire responsible use policy, we wanted to give you the information that we deem the most important. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your building administrator or the Department of Technology.